Hello, it is I, everyone's favorite internet sensation. A bad reference. Hello, RM boy. Hello, thank you. I excuse me. I don't know what's gotten into me. I just started all of a sudden like listening to fucking screamo rock pop. That is what I'm going to describe Andrew WK. Though I may not like all of his songs, but my God, uh, Get Ready to Die and what was it called? Get Ready to Die and We Want Fun are absolute fucking bangers. Yeah, that was the genre of the song. Sc- sc- that was Andrew WK's what? Get Ready to Die. He does screamo rock pop rock. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Interesting. I don't know. My taste in music is continuously just getting weirder and weirder. And honestly, honestly, I don't care. Bucket, can we get buckets in chat? Can we get buckets in chat? Will it actually appear? It's on the fucking screen. Let's see. I didn't really know what I wanted to do today. I kind of just hopped on thinking like I'll figure something out. I kind of want to sorry. I am down to do whatever, whether it be to play the Stanley Parable, play Sonic Adventure again, or play TF2. I kind of just hopped on and I was like, whatever. Play Stanley, please. Only because you said please. Also, we got a new donation goal. Debt to the bus company. I talked it down. It went from $1 million to $1. If we don't pay it off by today, I'm going to it's going to gain interest, and you're not going to like it. Specifically, I'm not gonna like it. Lenga Boy. A bad reference is in crippling debt. You must support him. Real. If you don't give me $1 right now, I will never survive. I'm telling you right now, compound interest is no fucking joke. Let me tell you. Let me just get Daisy's credit card. Daisy isn't even 18. She can't even have a credit card. She's but a mere babe. An absolute fucking baby. God, she probably still sucks on a pacifier. He will go down, just like France. What? If you are under the age of 18, you cannot get a credit card. You can get a debit card. That is your fun fact of the day. That is your fact of growing up. $1 Amazon. No way. All I can do. Thank you for the lurk, Iron Boy. Anyway, I don't really have a plan, like I said a moment ago. So I kind of just started the stream, and I was like gonna decide if I wanted to play Team Fortress 2, Sonic Adventure, or even like recreate some memes using the green screen, or obviously play Stanley Parable, because I think we're almost done. I want to say we're almost done with the Stanley Parable. And what else? Oh, and I actually launched a Stanley Parable just to make sure I didn't like permanently soft lock myself. Good news. We didn't. We just missed what, like 5 minutes of content. Daisy with the resub, 14-month streak. Holy shit, Daisy. Holy shit. ABR got money. Thank you, RM boy. Thank you, RM boy. God. God. But Twitch money doesn't give me so freedom from the bus company. Thank you. How are you, Daisy? I mean, it does give you something. It helps. Yeah, it only gives me 250. Anyway, Yeah, we're almost done with the Stanley Parable. No, not Stanley. Why not Stanley? I want to hear Lunga Boy's reason. You're terrible. Oh shit! Fuck! Yeah, I have finals this week, but it's been pretty easy for me. Good luck, dude. That's all I have to say. Oh my god, bro! Crank out those finals and then crank out those 90s in Fortnite, my guy. You got my finals tomorrow. Well, I'm in college, so Daisy knows what I'm going through. Why not spend my time in ABR stream based? It's like 2 days. I have finals all week. Oh, with the state exam, Stanley is dumb and addicted to drugs and hookers. Oh my god, yeah, wait, so to make sure I had to, like, what is it? I I could do, like, the green screen thing later. I kind of want to finish, Stanley. I kind of want to finish Stanley. The Stanley Parable. One sec. What? True.
Hey,
Bucket.
that is pretty cash money of you.
Also, maybe this will relieve you from the debt of the bus company.
Thank you, Daisy, for the $1 donation. Finally, I'm free. I'm free. I'm not in debt to the bus company anymore. I don't know why it broke. Why did it break? Actually, one minute. Let me like fix this real quick. I don't know why it broke. It should be fine. Man. Give me a second. Where's the donation goal? Please. Please. By 1 cent, Daisy ruined the fucking thing. Finally. Finally. Thank you for the dollar, Daisy. Daisy literally spending all of her money on a bad reference. Daisy, you remember that time when you and Timmy just spent all of your money on me? Like, actually? There's like a whole ass donation war, like, what? I still can't get over that. That was a real thing. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna actually brighten it a little bit so I can actually see, confirm. Please adjust this hour until the dog and cats are friends. Confirm. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Please just start to the number 5 become a 9. What? Okay. Please just slide until you stop adjusting the slider. Oh, I can't just slide no more. Which of these made up words below is most appealing to you? Boink... Boinkle. Boinkle. Or Scrumptush. Alright, guys, which is it? Scrumptush or Occuboinkle? I think... Honestly, I'm leaning towards Scrumptush. Scrumptush. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is this the time that is right now? Is the time correct? Yes. What time is it anyway? Yes. Is there anything about yourself you haven't told me? Yes. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. Yeah, your friend's calling you? Alright. Anyway, I did complete the, the collectibles ending. Sorry, Daisy, cope. I did, complete the collectibles ending.
Story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, that's the intro. I can make sure that I wasn't in, like, a permanent state of just, of being permanently soft-locked. Good news is, I'm not. So, that's good, obviously. But, the only thing you missed was that Stanley is the narrator. That is actually that is all that you missed.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, before I get the bucket, I know for a fact we missed something. I just don't remember where now. It's gonna bother me.
When Stanley came
right.
to open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I remember now.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
God, I fucking love this place.
Truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
let's see here. Was it no, it wasn't down there. It was here. Yeah, it was here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't think there's anything there. At least I don't think so. I know we didn't go through one door.
Stanley, I think...
And I have to go through again and get all the bucket endings.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing...
Because I didn't know they just decided to change the entire game revolving around a fucking bucket.
Being about nothing... Really?
I thought I was about to fucking die right there.
Zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced?
I mean, how have you guys been?
Bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Anyway, how have you guys been?
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
What the fuck?
Running and running and running.
What
the way
the
you're
fuck?
doing right now.
Wait,
Don't
you're
you see
awful?
it's killing us.
Unfortunate.
I
You
just...
should have simply been better. Skill issue, obviously.
We would both be so much happier if we just...
What the fuck?
Stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Alright.
What do we want?
Oh wait, is it your jaw surgery? Oh shit, good luck, dude. I was run over, shot, shanked, and infected with terminal disease all at once.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Bro, it's kind of cringe.
I actually feel happy.
You were run over, shot, shanked, and infected with a terminal disease all at once. Damn, you should honestly, you know, get better, get good, grind some more. Fucking hell, dude, come on. Like what is this skill issue? Cringe. It's not the surgery. The surgery is something they want to do for now, so I can feel less pain. Oh, okay. Detroit moment. Homie is forced to live in Chicago.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll
Time to kill myself.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm gonna do 360.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
This is like one of the most depressing endings.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley?
Why?
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
It's probably the most depressing ending, but you know what? I can make this better. I can do like a flip. Watch. Oh, fuck. I can't flip. Fuck. I messed up. My bad.
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oh, why did it cut off? Oh, I'm walking like really slow now. The hell is this? Huh.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
What is this light? What am I looking at? Play some YouTuber intro while doing this. I have an idea. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, A Bad Reference here. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable. What do you do in Stanley Parable? Oh, you just make some, like, old depressed... You just made some old man, like, incredibly depressed. While you take away everything from his tranquility. Because, you know what? Fuck him. That's why. Hey, everyone. Today, it's your boy, A Bad Reference. Today we're committing hate crimes against France. Hey everyone, it's your boy, A Bad Reference. We're finally gonna do it. We're finally getting rid of France once and for all. So dumb. That was dumb. Christ. There we go. My brother in Christ. I'm going to jump off the fucking ledge again. You really walking slow. Is never gonna say anything?
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I wonder if he says anything new if I start going downstairs. No. No, okay, that was worth the shot. Anyway, time to kill myself. What did the narrator do to you, Ronald? Ronald's not even my name. Oh!
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I'm alive.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Wonder if the... what?
I get you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Does it change depending on how hurt you are? Well, it looks good, no. Oh, well, I'm going back. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. What did the narrator do to me? The narrator has touched me inappropriately, and I'm getting my revenge. That wasn't funny. That was terrible. I'm sorry I said that joke. I'm actually sorry. What the narrator did? The narrator is simply French. And, you know, I cannot fathom the idea of a Frenchman being happy. So I'm doing everything within my power to fucking stop this Frenchman from being happy. As any normal being should do.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Stanley fucking is dead. Stanley is dead. Alright.
All of his co-workers...
Time for the bucket endings.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley lifted the bucket into...
This is so sad.
A wave of...
Give me all of your money.
him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and
Can we get a $1 Amazon? Can we get a $1 Amazon gift card? Can we get a Prime sub in chat?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Alright, the narrator wins me over this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright. Since I already did most of it, I want to get to the, part...
Stepping into his...
where, what? It gets me to the mind control facility, was it?
Not an indication of
Oh, no.
life.
crushed by the weight of this
I ran the password now.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster
4,
fire, if
5.
not for the soothing present. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
How many things did they change from this? Because I'm gonna have to go back and do the fucking elevator ending again. Anyway, I had like a chem lab final.
The elevator
Basically what I'm trying to say is
an unknown fate.
I now got a fucking 100 in my chem lab
Together,
final.
bucket, soothing him.
ABR is simply good at chemistry.
That in this darkest
Where's
moment,
Armbar when he finally gets what he wants?
be all right.
His friends apparently called him.
Stanley.
Unfortunate.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, that's right. ABR is smart, kind of.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Genius man.
facility.
That's what I'm saying.
The lights
Oh my god.
on an enormous room packed with television
Sir.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
You know, I'm in like the chess club and like what you think like it'd be filled with like nice nice people or something. No, it's filled with like the most like depraved human beings I've ever met in my entire life, and I love every one of them.
The monitors jumped to life.
The shit that we say will get me like banned off Twitch.
Everyone in the office
Oh my god.
taped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as
The fucking bucket.
reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the
How many endings did they rewrite with this fucking bucket?
influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I just want to go get the ending.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention this.
Entire-
I am technically a sponsorship partner with
Except
brand energy drink. It's nothing like too crazy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the
Sorry,
opera.
what's that?
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Can I speak now? Okay. So basically, welcome back. Bucket time. What I said was, I was like scrolling through TikTok, objectifying women as normal, and I saw an ad for like this brand called Duffy. It's like a powdered energy drink. And they're like, yo, just come apply and become a partner. It's like, okay. I was like, alright. And within 5 minutes, I was sending an automatic email from a real person, by the way. And now I'm a partner, and you can technically support me by buying it with my code ABR, which is a real thing, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. So far this sponsorship has been better than most sponsorships because some people sometimes just don't even let people change their codes.
When at last
I didn't like start promoting it yet because I literally have 4 viewers in watching the stream right now.
an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Dude, I'll drink fucking water. Wow, Lengo boy, unbelievable. You drink water? Kinda cringe, not gonna lie.
And the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Why don't you get a real drink? Like,
They had done it. Stanley and the Bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The Bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie
that was before I was sponsored.
halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
What the fuck?
What? Wait.
What?
What was happening?
What?
Why had the door stopped?
Excuse me?
Stanley and the Bucket not about to be freed?
Huh?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the Bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the Bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the Bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the Bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious Bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the Bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my Bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, what was it saying? Oh yeah, Lunga Boy, why don't you just be a man and get a fucking caffeine addiction? Come on.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the Bucket.
Alright, let's see,
Stanley clutched the Bucket tightly.
I'm gonna go back.
And entered the
Nah,
door on his left.
fair. Damn. Homie doesn't want a caffeine addiction? Cringe, not gonna lie.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the Bucket's warmth and
I'm
comfort.
gonna do the escape room, and then I'm gonna...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley...
Yeah, after I get to the escape room, I'm going to be...
office.
doing the elevator ending.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the Bucket knew all along? Was
Not my kind of addiction. The only thing I'm addicted to is to,
explanation.
my manager has informed me not to finish this joke. The only thing I'm addicted to is to committing several war crimes against humanity. Like any normal human being. Sorry, I just got added and I was like wondering what's happening. Not important. Anyway. Where's the escape room?
Stanley and the Bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read...
Get me to the escape room.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the Bucket would both meet a violent death.
I wonder how they're gonna change this one.
It was not shut. Stanley and the Bucket still had every opportunity
Just hits
to turn
different,
around
honestly.
and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the Bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I wonder if I could just throw the bucket in and that'll be the ending. Oh well. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading. My bucket! It's still with me! It's all that I need!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the Bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the Bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the Bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
No, the bucket will save me!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly to the
No way!
doors. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
What? My bucket! No! What's the bucket?
The death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
No! The bucket. Welcome to the grand exhibit. You are saying the mere presence of knowledge, much like the bucket itself, the human mind frequently empty within a cavernous void, but through the use of exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and rich and substantial. Subsidated, I can read. Substantiated, I can read. Knowledge of the bucket and its history are the only true is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn out here in the world? Will you accept with open arms and mind challenge about to inform you in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and the loved ones as you result in this expedition? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live in ignorance and darkness? Oh my god, this...
See how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own. Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
What? A bucket with two handles. What? What? Is that bucket going to fucking... Wait. What the fuck? What's up there? The Inferno bucket. Okay. Stress bucket analogy. What is your favorite kind of bucket? Holy shit. Holy shit. Did you just change the whole... Yeah. This is amazing. This is absolutely fucking amazing.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
What? The bucket hanging. Huh. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However, clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Oh, okay.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
I thought about to fucking jump off, no.
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
What if I just begin the game again? What if I do what the narrator's not telling me? Just begin the game again. I want to save the bucket. Should I just begin the game again? Fuck it. The bucket lives.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Fucking speed running the fucking ending so we can just see all of it.
Still,
you're on the phone though? Unfortunate.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no...
Favorite lurk, arm boy.
If I did, you coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright. Time to get the elevator bucket ending.
stepping into his manager's office.
Elevator. I fucking love the elevator ending.
To discover not an
Is it
indication of any
2,
life.
8, 4,
Crushed
5.
weight of this
Find Twitch Mobile.
code by
Twitch Mobile is garbage.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
It's actually like sucks that like what for like mobile users to get like a decent experience like including like for emotes and shit. You have to like install like a third-party browser. Like a third party like yeah, it's just a web app. It's so dumb. Cause the delay is just fucking terrible.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Well, I'll press the number 3 again.
Said nothing.
I want to press the number 3. I don't know, Lego Boy, do you enjoy the mobile app? I think the mobile app is like garbage, but that's me. That's not just me. What I'm
Here
talking
we
about.
are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely... Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Wait, can I just leave the room? I never actually tried leaving the room, I don't think. No, okay, it's locked. Okay, so much for that. Oh, really? Okay. Go bananas. Oh, give me a second. That was it. What if I do... Damn, unfortunate. Okay, let me get the banana suit. Let me get the banana suit. I'm still trying to find, like, any video of me getting chased by fucking Deathstroke from the anime convention, but so far I haven't, which I'm really mad about. Ouch. Legs. Banana. Bornana. Ornana. I can make orange rhyme with banana. Ornana. Fucking absolutely beautiful. The lyrical genius that is Eminem. Ornana. Alright. Banana. Bananas, pajamas, bananas in pajamas, bananas, pajamas are walking around. I mean, I really became the best rapper. Lyrical fucking genius. That's all I have to say. That is all I have to say about, Eminem. I don't even hate his music. I think he makes good music.
Bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
I used to enjoy when I was younger. Then I just stopped.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
I used to be like that until I started, listening to MF Doom. MF Doom, in my opinion, is probably one of the best, like, rap artists. Unfortunately, he died due to COVID, and I'm really, really sad.
This time, I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush.
He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. In silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
But I believed in the bucket. I believed in him.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate.
The bucket is alive.
Down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through.
I have no idea.
To communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Alright. I think we're gonna finally get the elevator ending. I think. I hope. Better question.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart.
What the fuck was that?
I did right then.
What the fuck was that?
A press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world.
This bucket is a cruel lie.
Discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
What the fuck?
For months he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3. All the notes are 3.
One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
3 again. 3 again. When I saw the bucket, I immediately thought of the TF2 reference. The dude who came up with pizza. Favorite sign, for real.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Damn, Stanley acting like a bitch. Stanley lost a fucking bucket. Unbelievable.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
No buckets?
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Alright. There is one more thing, I think, in this past.
And entered the door on his left.
I think. One more, thing. Ending. I can't speak.
No one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Man, fuck this guy.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Wait.
Because he believed everyone had vanished?
Oh no, this is the same.
I think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket turned his head, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong.
Can we get buckets in chat, please?
Come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychological
Oh, I just dropped the bucket, huh?
of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to
These are two-handed. What the fuck?
turn to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Oh. We're gonna have a bucket moment.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security
What?
to her place of work.
What? Huh?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
No buckets?
Gone mad, ranting and raving about
No buckets?
all of his actions, and how everything is predetermined.
That was really delayed.
It's an illusion, and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
What, she backflipped all the way to work? They give her a look around, boy. These bucket innings are fucking amazing. Oh my god.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
The end is never the end.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
What
Fine.
happened to all the monitors? I have never seen this before. What?
the good old bucket, just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
That's normal. No wonder. That should be all of the, what?
Bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
It should be all the left endings, I think. I think I got them all.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. how insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Thank you, Bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Fuck you, Bucket.
He took the door on his left to go, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
That'd be really funny if I did that. That'd be really funny if I just, you know, went back on track after everything I've done.
Oh,
Balls.
I'm good.
Hello at Slim Jim.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
My computer, the pencil sharpener, the broom closet, my wife, our child, the line.
Your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet, because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this
Hell, I love my wife.
seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Fuck it. Sure, I'm good with that. Nope, no, nothing. Off on a new adventure with the line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
How an indie game studio became world leaders in newsletter writing. How you doing, What's Some Jim? Wait, that's an actual comic. What the hell? That's Stanley. That's fucking Stanley.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all the...
No, my banana's yellow. It just,
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Anyway, it is yellow, but the issue is, as you can, like, see from, like, the top right here, or if I, like, put my, like, hand... Nah, that'll work. But, like, if you see, like, the little haze, it's really yellow. But, like, since, like, the green screen is, like, pretty... It's not bad, it's just that, like, I have to, like, get a lot of things in to make it, like, actually, like, you know, transparent. It just ends up like this. It's probably because of my webcam. Realistically, it's my webcam, I think. I think I need like an actual like camera now at this point. But that's like a lot of money I'm not willing to put in.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
I'm not getting rid of the bucket.
Proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
What the fuck?
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
Lord!
It also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
No.
You don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I want to get out of here. Can I open this door and leave? No.
Now, listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't...
Arm boy, I get it. You gotta go. Have fun.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
What the fuck is going on?
Really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
What is going on?
Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Was there a fucking nuclear explosion? What the fuck? D's.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of
Gets criticized once, fucking dies.
my new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
What the fuck? Oh, no, they're actually fading to black now. Okay.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Oh my god, wait.
Days? Centuries?
Oh, it did.
Where are we
Did I-
going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
When?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Anyway, what?
The bucket calling
I don't think I told you guys this. I did. I tweeted this out.
was simply the place to be.
One of my
And
classmates.
here it was. Had the
She's not from America. She's like from the Dominican Republic,
Yes.
and like my friends were like teasing her. Like I was all like in good faith, like nothing serious.
turned out to be.
And what she couldn't say like this properly. She kept saying D's, and then she turned to me and was like, "You can just say, yeah, you could just say
Being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. Then walking to the lounge. Then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Anyway, as I was saying. And what? She looked at me and says, "You could say D's."
Where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home. But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
All right, I'm gonna like finish the story before I continue. So yeah, so basically, she turned to me and asked like, you could say this like D's, right? I look at her dead in the eyes. D's? Yes, D's. Without any hesitation, D's nuts. It took everyone a second to realize what I said, and yeah. And now, moral of the story is she now has so much respect for me. What the moral of the story is to objectify women.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go
Prank.
there. Go to the cargo lift.
Pranked, honestly. Is there a vent that's still there? I forgot.
Bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was fully convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
What are these bucket endings, dude?
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Oh, there we go.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press H to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Ironic. Anyway, how you been, what's some Jim? Take it back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Oh, no way. Currently fucking breaking the Stanley Parable. Just as God intended. What? Why am I in the chair? I'm literally in the chair. Okay, sure. Anyway, yeah, I really told my friend these nuts, and it was funny.
Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a...
Oh, funny.
It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press F to go back home for us.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
I want to watch TV. Ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Narrator's jealous.
Give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
The narrator's understanding it. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley?
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
This is an amazing show.
Moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press G, relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Go home and work. Go home to work to home to work to home. Oh, Jay, I might...
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong? I don't understand. Perhaps, if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Am I about to have sexual intercourse with the bucket? Am I about to fuck the bucket? Am I going to have sexual intercourse with the bucket right now? Why are we in the bedroom, Stanley?
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it.
Close your eyes. Go back to work, Stanley. Thank you for the clips. Am I going to have sexual Am I going to fuck the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That was actually crazy. What the fuck?
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinct. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chin. This was not the correct way.
I should like group up the clips, and then like at the end of the month we'll just like host like
the employee.
What, like the best clips, and I'll like gift sub someone like I'll gift sub someone for the best clip.
Mind, the bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Eat shit, narrator.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I forgot about this ending. Oh yeah, this is a narrator ending.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
What?
The sheer euphoria I
Wait.
feel every time I pick it up.
It's Stanley!
How many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
I'm sorry I'm not talking. I literally have no idea what the fuck you say. What is going on?
But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Gamparada. Literally fucking terrified. What the fuck was that? What in God's name was that?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not...
I literally am at a loss for words. What the
felt the
fuck did we just watch?
Telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Jesus.
The door on his left.
I find it funny we actually heard what what Stanley sounds like, but what the fuck was any of that?
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Good,
said the bucket.
Now run.
Well, jump off this at the last one.
There I need you to do.
Stanley did not question.
I wonder if I can still unplug the telephone.
Should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Going to...
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Going to love and care for my wife.
Now pick up the...
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
What? What do you mean there is?
Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing?
Okay.
Comedic timing. How does it work?
How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies?
Political enemies?
Can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit with
I guess that's true.
straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
Is
In
it?
the joke, start by stating and spelling your name.
What?
Next, provide a brief
Name.
synopsis of the
My joke.
including the specific time
Three,
to which the recipient,
literally paragraphs.
and then spell out your name a second time.
Name.
Steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than
What the
13
fuck is that?
pausing on
Wait, this is a jumble of words.
necessary. When the joke is
Bathroom.
concluded,
What?
it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, I'm Dunny with the funny. Let's practice screaming.
I am Dunny with the funny.
Now.
I am Dunny with the funny. I am Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and
What?
include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and
I should try this.
in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight
What?
the 12-legged invader who
What?
in our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm
Huh?
of bullets and mandibles.
When did this become fucking...
Our lives to this noble
Huh?
cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What? Wait, did this become Warhammer 40k?
This video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then.
Did everyone fucking
right.
die in the war?
The only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Oh, wait, are we actually just, like, going all the way back? There's the fence.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
All right. I can try this right now. I can try this right now. Do you find yourself in a shotgun shack? Do you find yourself in another part of the world? Do you find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile? Do you find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife? You may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? I'm gonna actually use the bathroom real quick. I'm actually gonna take a bathroom break while I'm in the middle of the joke, if you don't mind. Alright. And now, what was it? I'm Dunny with the funny. You may now laugh. Or was it? Or you may now stop laughing. You may now stop laughing. Alright, here we are.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think
What?
it's all covered very clearly. There's no
What?
way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud? Here we go. You ready? When Stanley
Alright.
came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What?
What?
We're back at the phone already.
What?
No. What's going on? There was supposed
What?
to be several rooms leading
Huh?
to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room.
What?
Egregious mistake.
That's not...
Myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
Wait, no, we don't need to do that. No, we don't need to watch the video again.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame?
Fucking Stanley.
What's another?
I love they just took like an image of like some like Italian dude.
Metal.
That's Stanley, everyone.
And guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. Exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
I should have just wanted to write. You want more bucket to bone? Don't worry, you're gonna get a lot more fucking buckets. Hello, welcome back. We're going through the bucket endings.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
That's new.
Stanley clutched the bucket tight.
Shut the fuck up, narrator. We're speedrunning this shit.
But Stanley...
Hello, welcome to Bone. How are you feeling?
Telling him that the...
How are you
today?
How are you feeling?
Place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
This is amazing.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Stanley, you trying to go to
the meeting room.
To a no bucket area with the bucket? I've so far went through all the endings. All the normal endings with the bucket. It is so fucking weird.
The bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I wonder.
Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I really wonder. Because we just did the telephone ending where we just unplugged the phone.
Room over here.
Is there another ending involving the telephone? No, let's check it. Because I already got it when I picked up the phone.
Now pick up the phone.
No.
Whoa, hold on. Why
No.
did you unplug the phone?
And now we wait.
Were you trying to resist
And now we wait.
orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A
Okay.
talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken?
That's an ending?
Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here.
Let's say we're watching instructional video on comedy right now.
What is comedic timing?
I cannot skip
What
it.
is comedic?
We have to watch the entire video.
How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes.
Bernie Sanders will not survive after I'm done making this joke.
Told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more
I'm about 2 feet away from the camera. That's good enough.
with one of your
About 76 degrees.
straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time
ABR.
speak the entire joke.
As you're watching this video, you're going to find more amusement as it goes on, as I continue to interrupt the narrator.
Bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by
I
declaring
got that ending by mistake.
voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
Anyway, I'm done with the funny.
Screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny now."
I am Dunny with the funny. I am Dunny with the funny.
This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is.
Let's try that later.
It is at your disposal. You'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no
Sorry, someone just like responded to a tweet to me
you
like that I made a year ago. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
You know, I'll try that. I'll try that soon. But also, I did get the accidental ending. I even tweeted at it to the fucking Crow Twitter account.
Proper comedic
It's like
are still as relevant today as they were back then.
I found an ending.
I believe the only way forward is
Found a
for us
bug.
to turn to
It's calling of an ending.
all
Beautiful.
again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
You gonna? Oh, there we go. I wonder if I can just keep defying the narrator in this ending.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept.
So you told me there's a secret ending.
What you're calling
actually,
me.
let me see.
Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy.
Probably the bomb this fucking warehouse, but whatever.
To Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke.
Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
So you tell me the moment I step on this and like step off of it, I can get like a secret ending. I did not know that. I have not tried that yet. I'll try to get that the bottom ending, because I totally forgot about it with the bucket in a moment. Oh wait. Oh wait, no. Actually, they didn't even patch it in. No, I remember now. I did try it with the bucket. It didn't work. It was like, I think they put an invisible wall to stop you, because I did get up on the railing. It just didn't let me go any further. At least I'm pretty sure it did.
You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh, you had to do it the first time. Oh, okay. Because I found it complete by mistake.
Supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed. Every one of them.
Literally trapped.
All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh, no, I know what you meant there.
No, you were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I swear to God, just go to the same place now.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here we go. You ready?
Oh, is this gonna keep looping?
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors. They entered the door on the left.
I was gonna try one more time.
No, you were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back. Here.
I might as well finish it.
You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
There we go. There we go. The telephone!
We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed
Can I replug the telephone?
leading.
Just plug it back in.
Supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit, which culminates in this scene with the phone.
I'm panic dancing.
Completely.
I'm panic dancing.
Joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think
The narrator's cringe real.
I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
I've watched that ending twice.
Step.
Alright, I'm gonna begin the game again because I don't want to see this again. Anyway.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Grab the bucket.
Everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed. Stanley clutched...
Alright, let's see if we can get the glitched cargo ending. The
the
glitched cargo ending, whatever the fuck it's called.
Calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
This place is fucking amazing. It's goddamn blue!
Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You get to see your wife with the bucket if you go that path.
Go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
I don't think that's real. Whatever. Might as well try it.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How close. How long was I there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Oh.
Did something crucial
Wait,
happen?
I actually have something. Oops. Oh well.
Made a note to be
Actually, I have something you might like to bun.
from now on.
Look at this button I got. I got it from an anime convention I went to over the weekend. Sam and Max. Freelance police. Yes.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so
I want another Parappa the Rapper one, but they didn't have it. But they didn't have Parappa the Rapper, and I'm sad.
bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I'm just trying to get to the fucking area, dude.
Telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was no. Mind. The bucket was wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. What?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting
Time to go through the door.
house. A cargo.
No Parappa the Rapper pin. I was actually really sad. They had Parappa the Rapper stickers, but no pin.
Something up there I need you to do.
And I'm like so indecisive with stickers. I just
Speaking to him.
I was like, I'm not getting it.
Of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think
Damn, that's crazy.
that. He was
I almost just died.
the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Sure. It'd be so fucking cool if I got Parappa the Rapper pin button. Anyway.
No, stop. Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring a bucket here? What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which,
what?
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the
Have you seen
the story is dependent
I've not seen this.
understanding of what is and
I don't know any of the bucket endings.
please step in here for a moment.
What? Okay. I don't know any of the bucket endings. What the fuck?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed
What?
not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes. Yay!
Is a bucket.
You couldn't tell? I'm sorry, it's hard.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. This was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? It's pretty difficult. What? Should I flip a coin for it? 'Cause I don't know. No. But are you sure it's not a bucket? It's a hologram. Alright, fine. I guess it's not a bucket.
Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Quick stream marker. Quick stream marker, and there we go. That a bucket? Yes.
Trick question. Both.
What? What?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next... Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Can I leave? Can I leave? Yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket. We clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself with
Is the narrator a bucket?
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
What? No! No!
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea. How could... except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Thank God I'm not a bucket.
I feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I tell them everything's a bucket, they just fucking flop to the floor and die.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he simply missed a memo.
Where's the confusion ending with the line? I might have missed something over there. I'm forgetting. Because there is a lot more that I missed. There is so much more to this game that I did not do. Let's check. I've gone through, so far, I've gone through all the normal endings with the bucket. And I got through some of the extra content with the buckets, too. Let's see. What else is there? Let's take the bucket and go explore.
In a gentle embrace, protective yet delicate, assertive yet compassionate.
What the fuck? Wait, no, this is not right.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Should I go to the... Should I go to the left? Fuck, I don't know. Sure, you know what, fuck it.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Pretty sure I already went through the... I did go through the basement, yeah. I got everything. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay, so close that door, forget it. I'm gonna experience the elevator before I, like, die. Business. Why is it dubbed business strategy? I literally don't understand.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Bucket.
him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Can we get buckets in chat? B-U-C-E-T. Bucket. All lowercase. I already got that. I already got the elevator ending again.
Stanley and the bucket.
I got that one by mistake.
Door.
That was funny.
Mind control facility.
I already got all. Let me try and see if I can fall off. Because when I remember I did it, it just didn't let me.
Rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to
Back out. Huh. I'll try it in a second. Let me just try this first. Oh, never mind.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't
The fuck?
bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette. that
What?
was useful for when
Huh?
it was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all.
I don't even...
Gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
I need to.
Made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket said, true, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Oh. It ended, yay!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Go in
missed
the
a
boss
memo.
office through the doors and then back out.
Stanley's bucket, the only co-worker he would ever truly need. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Are you a bucket bed? We are all buckets once you think hard enough.
That the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Buckets are king.
Had the
Simply
bucket
put it.
turned out to be correct? Was no. Never mind. The bucket.
Are you a bucket, D-Bone?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the.
I already got this ending,
and walked
so
straight ahead to the opposite door.
I wonder. It would have been funny, like, wait a minute, wait, why are you back here? Are you a bucket?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Ah, that would have been funny. Makes bucket noise. Let's go! If I got the feeling, money's for stealing, But not yours, of course. Say, it's a lovely purse. It's funny.
Stepping...
Huh. What the fuck? I didn't even know that was real. What if the game just doesn't know what to do now? It just soft locks me. Oh. Oh. No. Any... I didn't even know this was an ending. Oh my god. You are now leaving. What? Escape pod? Wait, escape pod. Oh my god! No way they turned this into an actual ending! This was... No fucking way! Someone made a concept of this in a video like years ago. This was in the original? Holy shit, how did I not even know? How did I miss this? This is so dark, I can barely see up. I'm just walking to a fucking wall. Can't take the elevator, no sir. This is fucking crazy. I remember seeing a video on it with like 2 different endings. Where like the narrator's like malicious and the what? Oh. There it is. There it is. Anyway.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I didn't even know it was in the original game. That's fucking crazy. Now I have to try the original end. Now I have to try the normal ending.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
There is no bucket!
And got back on track.
There is no bucket!
To a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The bucket's gone. Forever. I'm like actually kind of sad. I'm pretty sure I already got all the endings though.
Stepping into his manager's
Fuck.
office, Stanley
Fuck.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication.
Be in the game.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, the bucket's back. Replacement bucket.
Just a matter of time.
All right, I didn't even know that was an ending to the original game.
Set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I love how I found like almost all the endings to the game,
Single person.
but not this one.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I have to try that after. I need to see the normal ending because I didn't even know that was a thing.
Stepping into his...
I glitched the door. Whoops. Whoops. To the escape pod. I wonder if just Stanley just fucking hits the wall and dies. That'd be funny. That'll be a pretty haha hee hee funny moment. Anyway. Let's see. I didn't even know this was a thing. Because I accidentally found the... Oh, you could still take the bucket, huh? Because I accidentally found the, what? The bottom of the pit ending. By complete mistake. I thought that was fucking crazy when I saw that. What else? Same with the elevator, one. Because I just did that jokingly. I didn't know there was going to be, like, an actual ending. I thought it was going to be, like, a little gag. Is there, like, a different ending for the line? For, like, the confusion ending? Wait. I forgot. There's one more ending. I forgot with the bucket. Actually destroying the bucket. Oh yeah, also earlier, we for some reason tried to seduce the fucking bucket and, you know, have sexual intercourse with the bucket. Insert your TF2 references here. Here it is. Here it is. It's here. Time to finally get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's the ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was actually kind of annoying. There is one more thing I forgot to do with the bucket.
Bucket? Really, Stanley, at all? No, surely not. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
There is one more ending that I know I didn't get, for sure.
Telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I love this ending. I love this ending.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
It's my child, my wife,
Your
my computer,
concerned
the pencil sharpener, the broom closet, the line.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't...
I miss my wife.
No, Stanley.
I miss my wife, Tails.
Sequel content.
I miss her a lot.
The ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
The fern. How would I miss the fern?
Want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket.
In my chair.
Seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you?
I missed the music already.
Great jokes from the original dialogue. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Man, well, that was great.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Insert
bucket,
bucket to destroy bucket. What?
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality.
These are just holes.
It already feels as though it's been...
These are literally just holes.
Don't you agree? Can you get...
Let me in.
Destroyer does.
Let me in.
Need me to spell it out for you? Go ahead now, Stanley.
Oh, I thought you just walk in there.
And then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley?
I didn't even know this is an ending.
See, if you were to really...
I thought it was just gonna be more. What?
That it's desired...
I've been lied to. This terminal's connected to nothing.
And nuance.
This thing's literally alive.
Personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the bucket destroyer is getting very upset now.
Okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I thought there was gonna be more. I guess not.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers.
No.
How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all?
The adventure line. How do I get to the adventure line again? I forgot. Because I think there was something I missed the adventure line, and I don't think I can go with the bucket, unfortunately. Knowing your city. Okay. When
Stanley came to a set of...
You forget? I think I know where...
The correct way to the meeting.
I think.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business...
And I never even got that. I never got that one before. Actually, what? I think it's a backrooms ending. I think.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I think.
Look, Stanley, I think
could be unbelievably wrong.
Foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero...
Danger everywhere. Okay, I like that.
That convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Time to go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
I've done almost everything in this game, yes. There's a few endings I haven't found yet.
Stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you.
Oh, I don't think this is it.
Tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but
I'll be sad when it's over. Honestly, yeah.
Helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, it's a game you can like keep revisiting like once every few years.
Yeah, based on the data.
Or if you want to get the super go outside ending,
Perfect.
wait 10 fucking years to play the game.
This one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel...
I don't think this is the confusion ending.
...through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'm gonna quickly go on Google and see what it gets me. The Stanley Parable fusion ending. All right, let's see. Taking every unorthodox practical gets you near the lost in story. Oh, okay. Never mind. I figured out I figured out where I went wrong. I actually do need to go back down.
Stanley wondered to himself.
Also, the end is never the end is never the end.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned?
Sorry, Bucket.
No, to be more...
But this is an adventure that has to be going without you.
When Stanley came to a set of open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Exactly.
It was okay. But eager to get back to...
I didn't know that, like, at some point, like, the narrator just gives up describing the employee lounge. He's like, it's good. It's alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got...
Whee! What is your panic dance?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
My panic dance is...
And get even further off track. So now, in order to get back,
that's a panic.
From here, it's left. Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly. Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh yeah, I even found the whiteboard ending.
Now let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yes.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to...
Panic dancing.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose...
It'd be so funny, dude.
Okay, from the top.
You just read your data from the fucking demo. I was like, wait a minute, you're panic dancing.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Panic dancing.
Oh, did something change? Stanley,
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
I did have to go to the bathroom in there, so something did change, whether you like it or not.
It was right here.
Stanley did not like it, whatsoever.
But it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Adventure! Go forth! I want to go in this door. The fuck kind of hallway is this? Wow, this adventure is sure is crazy. Inner guilt. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding it back to torture yourself.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you.
I'm not gonna lie, narrator. I'm kind of enjoying this. I really almost call this creator.
The game again. Well,
I almost just hit it with the worst webcomic, dude.
Over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What is your favorite endings out of all the endings?
Mean. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You honestly don't know? Huh. Fair. Dude, I don't know. There's so many.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What else did we miss? Sales quarter. Just down the fucking drain. Okay.
Oh. I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah! My arms are so sore!
And it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We didn't put in any action.
Why is it white outside?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Wait, is there a way to get outside? The Stanley Parable 2 Adventure line.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yay! Adventure! Wait, can I just deviate and go straight?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, well there goes my answer. Okay. Thank you, narrator.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact
the skeleton of my own relative
Question mark?
experiential mental subjective construct. Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was.
What are we talking about? I don't even know.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
There it is. There it is. You know what I've been playing recently on stream? I've been playing, what? The Sonic Adventure DX on stream. It's so fucking funny. For no reason. It's payday, fellas! It's here! It's the bad reference! I need a fucking medic bag! Employee 432 peer reviews. What the fuck? What is he doing? Budget analysis, person profiles, department accounts, financial records, like spicy.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Fern.
This fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely. And wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're
I wonder.
terrible, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a
Nope.
bell?
No, I tried. Because there's another ending with the line. I just don't know how to get it.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after
The line fucking betrayed us. Unfortunate.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Stanley Parable Adventure line.
I say forget
Okay.
Adventure Line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yay! Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not sure if you caught me. Oops.
This is exciting. Just
Oh wait, no, this is the standard, yeah.
new
I'm
path.
not sure if you caught me earlier, but I did say that, well, I started playing fucking Sonic Adventure DX on stream, and it's a fucking ball.
Whatever it
I
might
don't know how on earth they made this game, but it's fucking beautiful, dude. The voice acting's terrible. I cannot wait to play as Big the Cat
you again.
and just start
Stand-
fishing.
I'd also like to veto
Fishing!
having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's TM. Why they trademark it?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Alright.
How
Now, I'm gonna go on Google and quickly see.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has
Oh, here.
somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
Okay.
go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
That
That in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will the right door lead us?
Anyway,
The answer is clearly yes.
by the look of it,
Right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending.
Stanley's attempts to play the story was able to go anywhere or do anything. The game restarts on its own.
And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Now we
Mine
wait.
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to
I
this?
wonder.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it
I'm not able to go anywhere or do anything, so the game restarts on its
I don't
own.
want to be.
So I have to find the line.
Restarting? I
So
want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be...
if the game restarts on its own, that means I have to find the line again.
Do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean... did we do it?
Panic dancing!
Cycle?
Panic dancing!
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone...
It's not even letting me touch the door!
Something happen? So... okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if...
There we go.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What the fuck? I didn't even know it was a thing. What? What? Is there any more line? There's the line.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I wonder if I can just go directly to the line if I get anything.
he wanted to stop by the
Probably not, though.
first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be funny if all of a sudden, there it is, the line.
Business. Stanley took the first open door.
The line squared ending.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and
Unless it's gonna get me through that really long, obnoxious part. Guess we'll see.
he didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh no.
Oh,
No, it's a mistake.
oh, they've countermeasures. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely...
Wait, was I supposed to go through the boss's office? For like the keypad thing? Oh, did I fuck it up?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is...
Maybe yours the worst fucking gamer alive.
Your eyes. Okay.
No, in all honesty, I just looked at the time and it's like 10:30. So
Who am I kidding? It's all
I
right.
think we're gonna call it quits here.
The whole story.
This is probably gonna be my final stream with the Stanley Parable.
Waste my time trying to salvage this.
I know.
Let's restart the game from the
You
beginning.
may cry, you may weep.
Suppose
I am losing followers for playing the Stanley Parable. What has my life become? What has my life become? Anyway, thank you all for watching. But this is gonna be it from me. Catch you all next one. Adios.